Okay, I'm live. Now, I just thought I'd do a very, very quick video. Just hello to everybody. Hello, hello. I'm down at the pond because before I continue clearing the pond weed, I discovered, because the pond levels, the water levels were very, very low, I discovered that there was a leak in the pond and it was sort of down in this direction here. And it seems to have kind of reconnected into a really old drain, quite an ancient one, and the water was flowing out underneath the road here, the driveway, and into the ditch over there. So what I've done, or what I'm doing, I'm sealing off this area completely. So I've backfilled a lot of the pond here. I'm sealing off this exit. Oh, I've just stopped actually for a cuppa. I'm going to go up to the cottage and have a cuppa. There's himself sat there keeping an eye on me, the foreman of works. So this is what I'm doing now. I'm digging out a new stream bed which bypasses this area here. So I've been at it hammer and tongs. So I'm not wearing my gym jams today, just in case anyone was peeping in at me with a big scowling head. So let me just wipe this. Oh, I've got perspiration dripping down into my eyes actually. But all good work. So this is going to be the new edge of the pond here. All this is going to be backfilled in. I've stuffed various bits of material and wood and stuff in there. So what's happening now is the pond level is beginning to rise. It's gone into this little birthing pool here. This is a little birthing pool for the frogs. So the pond level is rising because, of course, the water from the well, the spring well up in the Fairywood, is still coming down into it. And so I'm digging out this to give myself lots and lots of earth to pile in here. Okay. So hopefully this will be successful. I've already started to create this little bank. So I've had to put an awful lot of earth in there just to get it up to this height, but it's beginning to work. So hopefully in the next few days all of this area will be filled in with earth. I'm going to move some of the Guna Kata and put it in there so it'll just be a lovely big edge. I'm going to put in some more dogwoods and yeah, so it seems to be working thus far. But as I say, I need to go and have a break. I have a little scone up in the house which has got my name on it. And I hope the picture's okay, by the way, because down here in the pond area, I'm never too sure what the picture's like, you know, what the reception's like. So this is going to be the new exit. It's going to go along there and then into the little stream bed here, which of course is, you know, you see at the moment, look, it's quite dry because the water stopped flowing down into it. Now this isn't a problem that's happened overnight. It's a problem which has been growing really for the past few years, because I do keep mentioning it in videos. So I want to say a big thank you, by the way, to Yvette. I think it's Yvette Duffy from Australia. Is it Australia? You've sent me the most gorgeous crocheted blanket. Thank you so much. And I want to thank everyone who's been sending me gifts. It's overwhelming. It really is. So I think I deserve to have a wee break and just to go and kind of, you know, wipe the sweat off my neck. I think it's running down my back now. Well, this is one way of keeping healthy, that's for sure. I'm not sitting on my Kardashian butt. I just want to say one more thing before I disappear for a wee while, okay? Please, 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 you wonderful American subscribers, do not apologise for some crank, okay? Because if it was an Irish crank, I wouldn't be apologising. She was a crank, that's all. Bless her. Probably makes the world a wee bit more colourful. And there's no hard feelings, because it wasn't terribly rude or anything like that there, you know. So, do you know, I'm as happy as a pig in muck. Well, I am in muck. Look at the little robin over there, wee rascal, wee opportunist. So I'm very happy down here, just digging away. It's a bit like making mud pies, you know. Reminds me of my childhood when we used to go out and divert streams and stuff, you know. God, vandals. Right. Yeah, well, you know something. She's, do you know, at the end of the day, she's just another human being trying to make it through. So, no odds. As my grandmother would say, no odds. So, look at this. I'm very happy because it looks as though this is starting to work. Okay, I'll go and make a quick cuppa. I might even push that scone forward a wee bit more. So I'll bring the cuppa back down here and I shall get stuck in again shortly. I'm loving this work. Don't any of you say, oh Colette, that's terrible hard work, you shouldn't be doing it. This is brilliant work, I love it. And Jack's down here happy because he's able to peep through the hedge there at the cars. Aren't you, Jackie boy? So, blessings to you, and I will come back with another wee live one in another hour or so, okay? Blessings.